हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, आज की इस वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करेंगे एक क्वेश्चन पॉलिनोमियल का विच इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर एग्जामिनेशन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू बिकॉज इट इज़ इन द फाइनल एग्ज़ाम्स इन 2015, 12, 17, 18, 19 or 20. Here you can see it is very important type of question. First of all, we study how to solve this question, and later we also provide the previous year questions for your practice. To solve this question, you have to know that what is the zeros of the polynomial and factors of the polynomial, and how to divide polynomials, and how to find the zeros by prime factorization. We also discuss these all points in this video. Here the question, we have to obtain all the zeros of a polynomial, and the polynomial is 3x raised to power 4, 6x cube minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5. If two of its zeros are given, here one zero is given root 5/3 and other is minus root 5/3, and we have to obtain other zeros. As we know that the polynomial is with degree 4, then it has 4 zeros. It means we have to find two other zeros. If you understand this question, then it means you have fixed your 3 or 4 marks in final exam, because it is a very important question. Then let's start from our question. Then our question is, as we know, we have to obtain all the zeros of this polynomial. First of all, we see that here we given two zeros of the polynomial. As we know that a zero of polynomial, we can say it is the value of x which satisfy the given polynomial. Then we can write here the two values of x. First value of x is root 5/3 and other value of x is minus root 5/3. Now we have to make factors from which the values of x, this values of x can we find. When we taking the root on the left side, then we can write x minus root 5/3 is equal to 0, and similarly from second term we can write x plus root 5/3 is equal to 0. Here we get two factors which are the factors of our given polynomial, and if we multiply these two polynomials, then we get a quadratic polynomial which is also a factor of given polynomial of degree 4. Let's multiply. Simply now we have to multiply these two factors. I think you all know that how to multiply two factors, but here you can see we can apply a formula a minus b or a plus b. A minus b, a plus b is equal to, as you all know, that is a square minus b square. In this way we can written a square means square of x minus square of root 5/3. Here root is cancelled, then we can write 5/3. Then we get a quadratic polynomial. For removing the 3 from the denominator, we multiply the whole polynomial on both sides by 3. After multiplying by 3, we get 3x square, and second term, in second term 3 is cancelled with denominators 3, then we can write x square minus 5 is equal to 0. Here we get a polynomial 3x square minus 5. As we know that this polynomial is made from the given zeros of polynomial, it means this is the factor of, this polynomial is factor of the given polynomial of degree 4. I think you all know that when we divide a polynomial with its factor, then we get remainder 0. Now we have to divide these polynomials. Let's start the division. First of all, we take the polynomial for divide. I think you all know how to divide these polynomial. In previous, we discussed this topic very briefly. Let's start again. Here we have to see the highest power term in both polynomials. Here one term is 3x raised to power 4, and in divider there is a 3x raised to power 2. Now we have to equate both terms. Here is constant is same. We have to only equate the powers. For this we have to multiply by x raised to power 2. In this way, when we multiply by x square to the 3x square minus 5, here we get 3x raised to power 4 minus 5x square. Now put these values below the like terms as 3x raised to power below the 3x raised to power 4 and term of x square below the term of x square. Here we can see now we have to subtract these terms. In subtraction we have to change the signs of polynomial. 3x raised to power 4 is negative and 5x square here is positive. Now when we are going to solve these terms, 3x raised to power is 4 is cancelled because it is positive or negative term. 6x cube we can write it same as. Now here the 2x square negative and 5x square is positive. By solving 5 minus 2, here we get 3x square. Now minus 10x and minus 5, there is nothing below these terms, then we put them as it. Now we have to repeat the same step of division. In this term, this time there is the highest powers term is 6x cube. Now we have to equate 6x cube with 3x square. For this we have to multiply by constant. 3 multiply by 2 we get 6, then we have to multiply by 2. To equate the powers we need a x more, then we multiply by 2x. Again by multiplying by 2x we get 6x raised to power 3 minus 10x. Now again we are going to put these terms below the like terms and subtract it. While subtracting we are going with the changing the signs. Here 6x cube is cancelled with 6x cube and 10x is cancelled with 10. Then remaining terms are 3x square minus 5 because there is nothing to solve them. Now again, now we have to equate the terms 3x square with 3x square. It is almost same. Then we have to multiply by only positive 1. After multiplying by 1 we get 3x square minus 5 and again by changing the signs we get 0. This is the whole division. I think you all understand it. Now here we get a remainder 0. It means now remaining two zeros can be find from this polynomial. The polynomial is x square plus 2x plus 1. Now we have to make factors to find the zeros of this polynomial. For factorization we take the polynomial and here we see we have to find two numbers whose product is 1 and sum is 2 by comparing quadratic polynomial. Then the number is 1 and 1 because if we multiply 1 by 1 we get 2 and by adding 1 plus 1 we get 2. I think you all understand this step. We used this method in previous video and previous exercise. Now here to split the middle term by 1 1 because there is 2 and we are changing it, going to change it with 1 plus 1. Then we can write x square plus 1x plus 1x plus 1. First or last term is as same. There is no change in these terms. Now we have to taking out common from first two terms and last two terms. In first second term there is common single x. Taking x out we get x plus 1 and same in third fourth term there is common is 1 plus 1. By taking plus 1 common we get x plus 1 is equal to 0. When both factors x plus 1 is same, then we are on right track. There is a common factor is x plus 1 and then other is it is also x plus 1 is equal to 0 because remaining terms are x and plus 1. Now we have to take these terms to equal to 0 when x plus 1 is equal to 0. By solving we get x value of x is minus 1. Again from second factor x plus 1 is 0 and here x is minus 1. In this way we have find the remaining two zeros. There is both zeros are same minus 1 and minus 1. In this way we had find all the zeros of the polynomial which are root 5.3 minus root 5.3 and minus 1 minus 1. Hence the question is completed because the degree of given polynomial is 4 and we have find all 4 zeros. In this way you can solve this question. I think you all understand the method how to solve this question. Let's see some important examples for your practice. There is a first question, second, third, fourth. These all questions are appearing in previous year board exams, and you can solve them in the same way. First of all, you have to make a polynomial from the given zeros and use this polynomial to divide the given polynomial, and then you find the quotient, and from this quotient you can find the remaining zeros. I think you all understand the method. If you like our video, then must subscribe our channel. Thanks.